Yeah, we're gaming, So it begins. Yes, yes. Yoshi, 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 Yoshi. Take the car. No speaky. Wahoo! Wahoo! Okay, that should be good, right? Yeah. No. Gotta do the dailies and all that shit first. Always. We always have to do the dailies first.
Commencing operation.
Ikoze. God forbid I get another copy of Neo Neon. We're close to another 10-pull social recruit. It's always nice. Finally make progress on Tribe Towers.
I expect your operations to be well planned. I'll be treating this no different from real combat.
Nah, real shit, I was stuck on Mother Whale for so long.
No one can stop us.
It is such a terrible boss fight, you have no idea. Mother Whale is actually the worst boss fight in this entire video game.
Would you like to try our signature menu?
The mechanics are stupid. The way you take it down sufficiently is stupid.
Overhead. Commence firing. Made for you.
Well, I need to make a frickin' video on that, actually.
I'm glad you're safe. Mission complete.
Why Mother Whale is the worst boss fight in this entire game.
I will protect the commander.
Here are 500 reasons.
Made for you.
Hold on.
Would you like to try our signature menu? Fire. Just a tiny sip of rum. Pancake? Is this for
I will finish this quickly.
Like, I was dead-ass stuck at Mother Whale on Bacillus Tribe Tower for a month.
Hold on.
Have a taste of adventure.
A month, chat.
Full speed ahead. Aegis cannon, fire!
I had to, like, dump a bunch of resources to upgrade some certain Bacillus units to even get close. And then I ended up getting lucky on one of them being able to kill that stupid whale. So,
Commander, the disruptive element.
the way you kill Mother Whale, it goes exactly like this. When you're at deficit or close to deficit,
Commencing operation.
you have to burn the core as soon as possible. It stops the buffing and it
Hold on.
Would you like to try our signature?
and it stops a lot of issues. Now,
Made for you.
other things you could do is taking out the summoning ports on the left and right side of the boss to stop the ads from spawning. But you would still have to burn the core
Wipe them all out for the sake of adventure.
just to be able to have a chance to beat it. Taking out the ads is a huge part of it, for sure. Like, if you're able to take out the summon ports relatively quickly, then yeah.
Victory! Let's crack open some rum
Take those out
to
first.
celebrate.
Because then it can't summon ads, and then it saves you a lot of trouble, because all the ads being able to only take 1 damage, and if you don't have someone like Modernia or like a heavy machine gunner or something like that, they don't die quick. Like, it doesn't matter how powerful your units are. It does not matter how powerful your units are. They only take 1 damage no matter what. So you want more bullets to be able to melt through them quickly, but unfortunately Bacillus only has 1 good machine gunner at the current moment, And that's Mihara Bonding Chain. I don't have her built exactly, so... Nice to meet you too, Chatter. Always nice to meet new people. Welcome, welcome. We got the Lost Sector grind coming up this week, which will be nice. Oh yeah, everything resets. Today's Monday. Alright, Kraken time. We are hard capped at... I'm wondering, actually. Do I swap Nayuta for our niece? No, because Electric would get absolutely wrecked. I think this is still, like, the best Kraken team that I've got. Unfortunately. Alright. Let's go. Kraken time. Gotta get our shiny rocks. Because right now, for some of my best units, we really need to start gear re-rolling. Like, a lot.
The strength born of my people's affection.
Hell has no fury like a woman awoken. Go forth.
Oh yeah, when anybody else does Kraken, do they also kill the rear tentacles as well? I don't know if it does damage or if it stops any, like,
Completely fading.
after effects. It doesn't seem to, but
Carry on,
I don't
just
know.
so.
I feel incentivized to destroy them when I get a chance.
Tell me the behold the strength
You're
born of
all
my
getting
people's
on my
affection.
nerves.
Destroying the tentacles is definitely a must.
Tell me the behold the strength
You're
born of
all
my
getting
people's
on my
affection.
nerves.
Tell me the behold the strength born of my people's affection. On, just so.
We're down to the 4th health bar, almost the 3rd, but by that point.
After such fierce strife, there must be rest. Tell me the behold the strength born of my
shall
people's
render
affection.
all asunder.
Regroup and let's go again. Tell me the behold the strength
You're
born of my
all getting
people's
on my
affection.
nerves.
Tell me the behold the strength
My
born of my
blade shall
people's
render
affection.
all asunder.
2nd health bar with a minute left. It may or may not be doable, I don't know. If we're able to kill it, it's going to be incredibly close.
Tell me the behold the strength
You're
born of
all
my
getting
people's
on my
affection.
nerves.
I'll do my best.
What kind of squads are you guys running to kill Kraken?
People's affection. Grace us.
Ow.
Are you less tense now? Tell me the behold the strength
You're
born of
all
my
getting
people's
on my
affection.
nerves.
Okay.
Tell me the behold the strength born of my people's affection.
10 seconds left. Yeah, no, I don't think we're doing it. I wonder what I'm lacking to completely finish it off. Do I need to just re-roll some gear more?
The story will be rewritten.
Like,
into
we
a
are
tale
so
that's
damn
happy
close.
and beautiful.
We are so damn close. Hello, Vlad. Hello, hello.
What do
The
you
Gacha
think?
King is
Can
here?
you now
No,
feel
no,
the
no, 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 no,
dignity
no, no,
befitting
no.
a king?
I ain't no Gacha King. I ain't no Gacha King, okay?
What do you think? Can you now feel the dignity befitting a king?
What's up, Draco? How you doing, bro? How you doing, brother? What else do I gotta do? Advisements. Okay. Let's see. Brady.
Whenever I see you, I think you may be too...
Totally just didn't wake up or anything. Yo, that's a mood and a half, though. I just woke up. Yeah, my sleep schedule has been absolutely messed up because I'm not working right now. Dude, finding work in this economy is absolutely awful. Like, you have no idea how awful it is. So bad. Our daily stuff for B-side. Hard mode's not dropping till Wednesday, I believe.
One more victory for Bolt and me.
More Rapture Cores.
It looks like I've won this game.
Try to get to synchro level 450. Would be really helpful for other content like hard mode. Daily, 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 daily. Doing the dailies. Freebies and the dailies. I probably won't do my standard banner pulls until Neo Neon drops into the standard banner. Because I want to be able to pull more of her and Anise, even if by chance. We have how much time left? Good luck. No, thank you. We shouldn't need too much luck. This is all fairly, well, I don't know. My heart might need luck because today's event is gonna be a bit heartbreaking. I can already tell. I've never played it before, but I digress. I'm gonna steel myself, don't worry. We got a little over a day and a half before Neon goes over to standard banner. But I would like to try to pull for her at least one more time with her boosted rate. Because I only have one copy of Neon right now. Give me the shiny rocks. We are going to be gathering those for a long time. For gear rerolls. Unfortunately. Okay. I think all the dailies are done now.
Build you everything you need. Thank you. Come again if you need anything. Welcome to Rupee's shop.
Buy all my daily shop stuff.
Another successful trip.
Take as much time as you like. I'm sure you'll be more than happy with your purchase.
For Kraken, I use Blonde, Noir, Scarlet. Oh, Leader. Leader and Red Hood. Really? That squad doesn't defeat the boss though, does it? Like in its entirety? I wouldn't think so, because it's wind weak. But it's a solid team overall though. Okay. I believe it's time, chat. For you know what? Ever since Nikke introduced this storyline, it has made life a lot easier to know and understand. See, there's two different things you can look at here. You have the history and you have release. Obviously, release date is when Shift Up released these updates, these chapters and events and everything. History is storyline based, so chronological happening. And obviously, what I previously said was that I first started Nikke right before Old Tales started. So everything before that I haven't played. And you know, it's still relatively early in my Nikke creation journey. So I haven't covered a lot of things live on stream or on YouTube. So before the 4th anniversary, I'd like to go back and cover everything that I've missed. And have a record of it for you guys too, because I haven't seen it yet. I haven't experienced it yet. Some of the story bits might be spoiled already thanks to late chapters. But as of the entirety of these happenings, I have not experienced them yet. So, we go ahead and do the, we'll go ahead and do
Show
the,
me your motivation.
we'll go ahead and do the, video intro real quick for the YouTubes, and then we'll get right into the event. Well, Howd, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome to the community. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hello, hello. All right. Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to another Goddess of Victory Nikke video. As I previously stated on a recent post, I only started Goddess of Victory Nikke in my journey as a commander right around the time that Old Tales came out. So everything before Old Tales, I missed out on. So a lot of peak events I unfortunately have missed out on that I know kind of what happened, but I don't exactly know what happened. And I think it is my duty as a commander to catch up on everything. So, starting off strong, we have New Year, New Sword, and that's exactly what we're doing today. Ikoze. Yes, I will unlock it.
Y'all having a good time?
Noise! To bring in the new year, a small concert is being held in the outpost.
Yay!
Oh god. It's so weird seeing Neon and Rappy in their original forms now. This is gonna be kind of whiplash. Just gotta keep in mind, things are different now. This is like, this is the first side story event. Anyway.
You're the coolest, Noise! Whoa.
All of the Nikkes from various squads have gathered under one roof. The counters. Aegis. Made for you. Oh, the timing for the squad names is kinda off a little bit. Oh, it's forgiven though. This is early stuff. Happy Zoo. 777. ACPU. The Carronades. Even Unlimited.
How was the past year for everyone? You've all been battered by crushing waves and nearly been swept away by blustering snowstorms. Despite that, you all made it through.
Okay, Noise is so pretty in this skin. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. She is so gorgeous with this skin.
You've all been through a lot this year. So have I. I encountered all sorts of obstacles, but I overcame them, just like all of you. So,
Yippee!
I'd like to thank the person who stuck with me the entire time. Through all the hardships and the rough patches. Producer.
Huh? Me? Noise descends from the stage and approaches me. Oh boy.
I want to thank you for helping me get through all the difficulties this past year.
God damn, them legs though. Noise hands me a flower. Oh. Thank you.
This is for you. I hope you'll remain a part of my life in the coming year.
Hey yo! Hold up! She smooched me, y'all! No way! Oh! Oh! Oh, here comes Angry Rappy. After giving me a brief kiss on the cheek, Noise heads back up on stage. Relax, guys, it's just a cheek peck. You don't need to get your undies in a bundle about it, okay? I am the Rizzler, after all. At this point, I've done a lot more than get smooches on the cheek, okay?
Noise? What are you? Let's keep the good vibes going, everyone. On to the next song.
You should go wash your face, Commander.
Exactly! Pronto!
No way! What? Why? I must relish in the moment.
I'll hold on to this flower for you. Actually, I can help you scrub your face if you want. How about I go with you?
Damn, okay. I didn't realize that our girlies would get this jealous this soon in the story. That's crazy.
Do you need me to help as well, Master?
As the counters start to bicker amongst each other, I feel like we're starting to draw attention from the rest of the crowd. It's okay, I'll go alone. I beat a swift retreat before we draw any more unwanted attention. Jealous girls. What can I say? Phew. In order to take a breather from the intensity of the concert, I decide to take a walk in the empty park before going back in. As I'm walking, I hear someone call out to me.
Leaving so soon? The concert is still going strong.
Huh? Scarlet? Wait, what is she doing in the Ark? What? Scarlet?
'Tis a beautiful night. Have you been well, my lord?
What is she doing in the Ark? Oh, I've heard this song. It's beautiful. Absolute peak. Okay. Well, this is just event archives. We don't need a strong squad for it, but I would like...
It appears I'll be departing, dressed in my new outfit.
Let's go and find everyone.
Let's go, Commander.
fast clearance.
Okay, leave it to me.
It appears. Let's go, Commander.
Of course. How fitting would
Who
it be?
shall be the next to fall under my blade?
Gotta have Scarlet in there. For the lore. For the lore. Love that Nikke's stories are rooted in Korean history. Oh, really? That's interesting. What are you doing here?
Tonight is the last night of the year, is it not?
Uh-oh. Someone's drunk already.
To drink alone would be such a waste. So I sneaked myself in hopes of enjoying a drink with thee.
Oh my goodness. Scarlet, I am absolutely flattered that you snuck in to get a drink with me, but, do you have any idea the complications of you being here?
I heard the blithe tunes echoing through the streets, and it captured me. So I stopped looking for thee, but for a moment.
Oh, she is
For
sloshed.
a while, I was drinking here while taking in the music.
In other words, you were drinking alone.
I suppose thou could frame it in such a way. Yes. But no matter. I live my life according to the vagaries of my heart, and wherever it may take me.
Sounds like a life unencumbered. Sounds like the philosophy of a layabout. I'll be nice.
I knew thou would understand.
I'll be nice.
Forsooth, 'tis a life where freedom reigns.
Probably asking where I went. I'm sure. Commander, I suggest you run. The other Nikke's found out about Noise kissing you, and they're riled up about it. They don't want to be bested by her, and they're out to find you. And your cheek! Come here, I'm coming for them cheeks. Literally every Nikke. Anise is particularly up. Commander, where are you? Are you at the outpost? Anise? Come, quick, Commander, you gotta run before they catch you. If anyone lays a finger on you, I will kill them myself. Were they really that thirsty in the early game? Holy shit.
What news? It would appear my lord doth capture the heart of many a fair maiden.
It's not that glorious, Scarlet. It's really not.
You seem to be in quite a bind.
A little bit, yes.
Looks to me that thou require a place of refuge. How about it? Would thou be partial to viewing the sunrise with me?
Why the sunrise?
Many people bring in the new year by watching the sunrise.
I sensed hot cyborg women. Basically, yes. Okay, where should we go?
Where else would you go to see a real sunrise? The surface.
True. So true.
I'm sorry, Chime, but I must go and do battle.
Oh, so the archives even have the battle scenarios. That's neat.
Were you observing this valiant king from behind? Are you less tense now? This outfit is comfortable, even for battle. Commander.
I'm so glad
The
about the
disruptive
Nikes I
elements have
have.
been
Very
removed.
valid, very based.
May we continue our date now?
So true, so true. Carefully staying out of sight of the other Nikes roaming the outpost, Scarlet and I make our way to the lift. Whee!
Thine cheeks remain unsullied further, at least for now.
Thank you for your help.
Pray tell, what is that in your hand?
I raised the flower that Noise gave to me. Oh, this? Someone gave it to me as a present.
Is that a rose? Verily, it does not seem to be genuine, but rather artificial.
Oh, Rose, right, Rose. Oh no, I believe so, yes.
It has been many a moon since I laid my eyes on such an object. No matter how extensive my wanderings on the surface, I have never found a rose. I was on the verge of giving up.
Oh, I suppose, yeah, certain flowers are probably either close to extinction or actually are extinct on the surface.
Yet here it has appeared in my life.
Do you like roses?
Not particularly, but my sister had an affinity for them.
It's pain. You had a sister?
Yes, I did. Have I never told you this? It was a very long time ago.
I'm sorry.
There is nothing to be sorry for. As I said, it was a long time ago. Time heals all wounds and washes away all sadness.
Does it though, Scarlet? Does it though? I think it helps, but does it truly heal all wounds? Debatable.
We have arrived. I shall take you to a place where the view of the sunrise is unparalleled.
Let's go.
From here, all we must do is proceed straight for 2 hours.
2 hours?
Do not be discomposed, my lord. The more difficult the journey, the greater the rewards.
There is some truth to that. Scarlet closes her eyes and feels the bitterly cold breeze brush up against her face.
The winds are bitingly cold this time of year. Yes, it was around this time. Just before the new year.
What are you referring to?
Nothing. I'm merely recalling some things that happened long ago. Have you ever heard of the Melee Squad?
Melee Squad.
Judging from the look on your face, I would say it is the first time you have heard of it.
Well, the Melee Squad predates even the Goddess Squad, right? So, or at least it occurred around the similar time. So at this point in time, I believe knowledge of this would also be either hidden or lost along with the other passages of the previous times.
I suppose that is possible. From what I've seen in the Ark, they don't seem to produce Nikes for the Melee Squad anymore. I suppose in a way, that's a small success.
I suppose, yeah, they don't make melee weapon wielding Nikes anymore, really. They all use guns, basically. Were you a part of the squad by any chance?
That I was. I suppose my sword is a fairly obvious clue, is it not?
True. I thought you said you had a mind switch and you didn't remember anything.
To be precise, I lost a majority of my memories. Not all of them. Even though I had to endure multiple mind switches, there are still certain memories which can never be forgotten.
What kind of memories do you still remember?
Would thee care for me to regale you with the tale?
I'm dying to know.
I do appreciate your candor. This will do just fine. Our walk will be long. That would not be so bad an idea to reminisce. Where shall I begin this tale? All right, I shall start from there. A long, long time ago, in the days when the first raptures had invaded, there lived two sisters who had become Nikes.
It's been a hot minute since we've sparred, hasn't it?
Oh my god. Seeing Rose like this, oh my god. It is... That is definitely something. To not see the rose on her head, to not see the other liveries that Mirror has adorned her with. And also she's smiling, like genuinely smiling. To be fair, most of the Goddess Squad was forgotten. I'm basically caught up with the Nikke lore and the story chapters, so I know exactly what happened. Including all the events of Pretty Star and everything. I'm very caught up. I'm very caught up. We're just catching up on events that I missed out on because I started around Old Tales.
I believe this makes 985, doesn't it?
Oh, look at her eyes. Rose was really pretty. Like, genuinely really pretty. I could see why people wanted to pull for her. But, so, if Rose becomes a playable unit, would she be called Rose Black Shadow?
Do not treat this so flippantly. It deserves to be taken seriously.
Yeah, I got it. I'll be serious.
Scarlet and Rose point their swords at each other.
Have at you.
Bring it.
Both of them are unique variants of mass-produced Nikkes, created to be used in close combat, of which only 10 were manufactured.
Who wants to be first? Reloading. I'm doing pretty good, huh?
Yeah, for someone who hasn't experienced a lot of this yet, and seeing Rose from the future under Mirror's control, well,
Did
not
you see me shine up there?
well, not under Mirror's control anymore, but with the stuff on her head, yeah, it's definitely jarring. The tip of Rose's sword gently presses against Scarlet's throat.
Very well. I concede defeat.
Things could have really gone south for me. For a moment, my sword was starting to feel heavy back there. I better stay on my toes, or else I may really lose next time.
Don't lie. You won without lifting a finger.
Hardly. It wasn't easy at all. Now, let's see. That makes 976 wins and 9 draws.
Don't try and fudge the numbers. It's 975 wins and 10 draws.
You got me. Think about it, though. I'm your older sister. Doesn't it stand to reason that I'd be better with a sword? You're better than me with just about everything else. Cleaning, cooking, and generally being organized.
The younger sibling vibe.
You and I are Nikes. Not only that, but models specifically designed to utilize swords. Would not mastery of such a weapon be of paramount importance?
Do you think so? I truly believe there will come a day when you'll best me. No flower blooms in perpetuity, and nothing lasts forever. There will come a day when you beat me. It's just not now, that's all.
I will whip that insouciance out of you if it's the last thing I do.
Looking forward to what you've got in store for me. A broadcast?
This is a special announcement to all special type mass-produced belonging to Unit A within this sector. All close combat Nikes assemble in the training ground. We repeat.
Why would they want us to gather there?
'Tis hard to say. Let's head over.
Mission time, perhaps.
Is that everyone?
Oh, look. I saw the other. Oh, they all looked like that. The entire melee squad looked like that. That's crazy. Even the other mass-produced.
Yes.
Okay, then. Do I really have to do this? Why me, of all people? It's not like doing this is gonna make them become another goddess squad. They gave that mercenary Grimm's models. So how come I...
Pray tell, are we going to stand there in perpetuity?
Huh? Oh, you said everyone's here, right?
Yes.
Due to your stellar test results, you are all being deployed as melee squad. All 10 of you who have been specially designed for close quarters combat will undertake infiltration and reclamation missions. And this will all be done under my command.
A human will be accompanying us.
So we're being assigned, what was it called again? Commander? Like the goddess squad?
Yes. We'll be following the same model as the goddess squad. Going forward, all squads will be assigned commanders, regardless of stature.
That guy's sound has a bit of the stutter like Birmingham has. But Birmingham never became a commander. So, what's up with that?
To make such sweeping policy changes, it would seem the accomplishments of the goddess squad are greater than I initially thought.
Any more questions? By the way, Rose.
Yes?
Since you had the highest score in the final test, you will be the squad leader.
Ah, so whoever got the highest score gets to be the leader? I didn't expect that.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. That covers just about everything. So return to your positions. We'll be proceeding to the coordinates designated by our mission tomorrow morning. Make sure you're properly equipped.
You're confused why Lilith is strong? It's because she was designed as a glass cannon. You know, with the technology they had, they made a extremely strong unit, but unfortunately, it's like a two-way, it's like an extremely powerful sword, but it also damages you when you use it. She was designed to be powerful, but unfortunately, with technology and stuff, yeah, she... kind of a double-edged sword. The United Forces of Humanity officer leaves hurriedly.
Finally, a real mission. An opportunity to take down a real rapture with my own hands.
Well, with every Nikke, the brain is the only organ that remains.
They are as candles, the better burnt out.
The rest of their body is inorganic, technically.
This outfit is comfortable, even for battle.
Let me catch my breath. Fancy a drink?
The day of the mission. An oppressive silence fills the transport vehicle as it heads towards the target area.
Scarlet?
What?
How come you're so quiet? Are you nervous since it's our first mission?
No.
Aww.
I'm merely excited about having the chance to cut down a rapture.
I see. If you say so. Scarlet, you've heard of Lieutenant Lilyweiss, haven't you?
I haven't been living under a rock, so yes, I do know of her. She is the first and also the strongest warrior there ever was. The one who heralded the existence of Nikkes to all of humanity.
Yes. She is pretty cool. So pretty. And also so strong. A few days ago, some of the girls in Team B told me that she was able to tear apart raptures with her bare hands.
What? Without any other type of weapon?
Nope, none at all.
Mecha Destructor Lilyweiss at your service.
Wherever she goes, it's just a flurry of disembodied rapture parts flying through the air.
I suppose it was her exemplary display that made the United Forces of Humanity choose not to discard the close combat program. Perhaps that's why they decided to create mass-produced Nikkes like us, who were specially made for melee combat.
That's what I was thinking too. But I'm sure even she was nervous on her first mission.
How would you know that?
Just a hunch. She would have been facing something she'd never been up against before. And there were many things precious to her that she had to protect.
If thine own strength is so formidable, then surely there is no need for apprehension.
You think so? She was a human just like us before becoming a Nikke. So I'm willing to bet she was just as nervous as we are now. It's normal to be a bit jittery when you're doing something for the first time.
Oh, that's absolutely true. I think everyone gets that way.
Are you nervous too?
Of course. It's not like I've ever gone toe-to-toe with a rapture before. This is all new to me. So, yeah, I'm nervous. A little scared, even. But I know that those emotions are all temporary. Because nothing in this world lasts forever. All this tension and anxiety will fade into nothing with time. As we get used to this sort of thing.
The military vehicle screeches to a stop.
Looks like we've arrived.
We've arrived at the target point. Everyone, move to your positions.
Roger. Now then, Guess it's time for us to head out. We've successfully infiltrated the building and confirmed the target.
Wonder if Snow White's new body's as strong as Lilith? No. It's just a modified version of her original body. So she's still not as strong as Lily was. Her firepower is incredible, but no, she's not on that level. Not yet.
I've got a visual on 20 ground-type raptures. If we descend from the building, we'll make contact with a group of raptures.
Then get in there and defeat them.
Roger.
A resounding thud of footsteps echoes out along with the great vibrations of the earth. Before them stand the cold, piercing gaze of an emotionless killing machine. It is far more massive and threatening than anything any of them have seen in the simulations. Everyone holds their breath in terror. No one dares take the plunge into the rapture lair.
You're telling me they want us to jump down there and start hacking away? With just swords instead of proper firearms?
The panic-stricken voice of one of the Nikes rings out, filling everyone else with ever-increasing dread. The atmosphere is uneasy, restless, tense. Scarlet feels like her feet are being weighed down with concrete blocks.
Really? Personally, I think a sword is preferable to a gun in this situation. With a gun, you fire a bullet, and that's all there is to it. But for us, even if our swing isn't true, we'll still do some damage.
Rose stands up.
Rose?
Also, a sword is way cooler than a gun anyway, wouldn't you say?
True. Rose leaps down in the midst of the rapture horde.
Rose?
As she plummets toward the ground, she begins swinging her sword at the raptures. Hey yo, let's go. In the blink of an eye, several raptures collapse to the ground.
They're not much of a challenge. Scarlet! Don't tell me these things have got you nervous. If you can't cut up this cannon fodder, how do you ever expect to defeat me?
Who are you calling nervous?
Scarlet stands up and leaps toward the raptures, to which Rose is currently laying waste.
Ha!
The blade cleaves through the raptures like a hot knife through butter. Their movements are repetitive, just like those she saw in the simulations. Their gaze, their positions of their cores. Scarlet is able to act almost instinctively as she works her way through the horde. Without thinking, she knows exactly where to strike the enemy. How to neutralize them entirely. Yeah. She can do it. She can cut them. No longer do the raptures seem frightening. Scarlet's blade bisects the rapture's core.
Phew. 'Twas but a bagatelle.
Right.
These raptures cleave just as well as anything else we have encountered. Don't be afraid, everyone, and come. Before I claim all your shares.
Whether or not this sonorous war cry reached her comrades, Scarlet does not recall. However, what she does remember is how everyone shook themselves free from the fetters of fear which held them, and together ventured forth. And swung their swords through endless raptures. And so it came to pass that her first mission, for which there had been decidedly low expectations, became a resounding success, with an unprecedented absence of casualties on their end. Yeah, they were made for it.
They are as candles.
And of
the
course,
burnt out.
Of course, it was the older sister Rose that led the charge. to shake the nerves.
I will finish this quickly. This outfit is comfortable, even for battle.
Fancy a drink?
In the days and weeks that followed, the melee squad was deployed on countless missions. A rapture core shatters to pieces.
All nearby raptures eliminated.
All right, I'll make the report. Reporting in. We have eliminated all the raptures previously occupying this station, and have recaptured the 29th base of the United Forces of Humanity.
Their bodies had been designed to be more nimble than that of other mass-produced Nikes, allowing them to infiltrate and recapture key facilities which had fallen under Rapture control.
Ew, check that out. Disgusting. Is that really a machine?
Hark! Perchance thou could spend less time pontificating and more time slicing?
Patience, my dear sister. I assure you that whatever needs killing will meet its rightful end.
Rose swings her sword, bisecting the Rapture.
In order to truly excel at the art of cutting, one must have a calm mind.
That was the turning revelation for Scarlet as well. To overcome not just pure power, but to have a calm mind in whatever you do. And she takes that from her sister. Similar to other Nikes, they witnessed a succession of successful missions, defeating numerous Rapture hordes. Along with numerous accomplishments, however, there were also sacrifices. Scarlet gazes at her fallen comrade lying on the ground.
I don't think she'll make it. She sustained cranial damage. She is beyond saving.
I see. I will request a coffin for her to be transported back to the base.
Very well.
Their many accomplishments also brought forth an equal amount of positive changes.
So our squad is officially being instituted?
Correct. It's surprising, honestly.
What benefits shall we receive from formally becoming a squad?
We'll be able to manage our squad more sustainably. And we'll also be able to request official support from other squads.
None of these things seem particularly noteworthy to me.
What do you mean? We're making a name for ourselves. Practically speaking, the quality and quantity of our equipment will no doubt increase.
That is more to my liking.
Speaking of which, when are our additional supplies meant to come in?
Damn it. What are the higher-ups thinking?
Commander?
Huh? Did you say something?
Yes.
I told you, don't call me Commander. Refer to me by my actual rank.
Oh, he's one of those guys.
Yes, Lieutenant. I was asking when our additional supplies were due to arrive. They've been delayed for a week now.
What do you expect? Everything's going to hell in a handbasket. So you can hardly be surprised at the fact our supplies are slow to show up.
Ah, I see.
So you all need to bust your asses, you hear me? That way, we'll make a name for ourselves and receive supplies without any issues.
Very well. I will do that.
As the missions become increasingly more difficult, so did the bonds between Nikes and the squad. So did the bonds between the Nikes and the squad become closer.
Let's see. It's getting late. The sun is starting to set. I'm not so sure if heading back to the base is a good idea.
What say ye about yonder building?
Scarlet points to a partially collapsed building.
I think 'twould make a most sufficient dwelling for the evening.
Sounds good to me. We can camp out here for the night.
Watch closely, Commander. Let me catch my breath.
Yo, their lieutenant's kind of a dickhead.
Did you see me shine up there?
Scarlet sits near the window, keeping watch. Occasionally, she glances back at the others, who are laughing and chatting amongst themselves.
It's peaceful out here.
It's nice, isn't it? This sense of peace.
It's too peaceful. I worry that the others have forgotten that we are on a mission.
Relax. Everyone's been running themselves ragged as of late. There's nothing wrong with enjoying a moment of peace and quiet.
Nevertheless, we must remain vigilant.
I know that. I know how much you care about us. You're scared that if we let down our guard, we'll get hurt. Don't worry. So long as you're on guard, we'll be just fine. Besides, even though everyone may look like they're carousing about casually, they all still have their swords on them. So cut them a little slack. This is a rare opportunity for us to properly relax.
Very well.
With that being said, I got you a little something for being such a hard little worker while everyone else is having fun. Ta-da!
Rose produces 2 small cups from her pouch.
Where did you get those?
They came with the last shipment of supplies.
Scarlet lifts up a bottle of alcohol. Ah, so she drinks because of her sister, too. Her first sip of alcohol.
I thought we could have a little drink together.
Alcohol? Hath thine mind gone to ruin?
Boy, that's an opposite cry of what Scarlet would say now. She'd be like, "Oh, alcohol!" It's infuriating how wasteful Bacillus is when making Nikes. Dude, Bacillus is so far up their own ass, it's not even funny. Like, yeah, they have the best technology out of all 3 of the manufacturers, but what do they do with it exactly? Like, legit nothing. Except make Neon's new body. That's literally all they've done.
Drinking during a mission?
Why not? Just one little drink. You really think one drink is gonna get us drunk?
No, but...
Don't be such a sourpuss. Come on.
After some hesitation, Scarlet grabs the glass.
Bottoms up. That smells nice. Is that rosé? What's wrong? Doesn't agree with you?
Oh, it's so weird seeing Scarlet not agree with alcohol. That is so... Oh man, it's crazy to think of how different everything was before the start of our own story.
Bitter.
Huh?
I said it's bitter. How could you enjoy such a vile concoction?
I thought it was fine.
I refuse to drink any more of this wicked brew.
Suit yourself. More for me. Say, did we ever drink together when we were human?
Not sure. All I recall is that we were sisters.
It's interesting, isn't it? How do you figure that's the only thing that we both remember? From what I've observed, unless you're a Grimm's model, you either have no memories at all, or you remember everything.
I suppose it was a particularly indelible memory for both of us. Perhaps I convinced myself to never forget my sister, even in death.
Really? We got along so well that we never forgot each other. Or we got on each other's nerves so much that we couldn't forget. Either way is fine, I suppose.
Rose finishes the rest of her glass. And then lies down on the ground.
Follow the wind, follow the clouds, follow your heart. That is the life I wish to lead.
Where's that from?
Nowhere. Consider it my plans for the future.
Not the most poetic of plans.
When I asked everyone what they would do when the war ended, one person said she would lie in bed for a week. Another said she would boil an entire pot of soup and gulp it all down. Someone else said she would take the time to read all the comics that she wanted. Oh, right. There was another one that stuck out to me. Someone wanted our squad to become really famous and go on a mission together with the Goddess Squad.
Well, that partially comes true.
What foolhardy dreams!
In this day and age, a lot of people share that same aspiration. Since everything else seems so far away and unattainable now, dreaming of joining the Goddess Squad is the next best thing. What about you, Scarlet?
What about me?
What do you want to do?
Well, I wish to spar with you without any armor.
Huh? Spar with me without any armor? That's your great dream for the future? If you ask me, I think that's the silliest dream of them all.
I suppose I realize how silly it sounds now.
You see, that's what happens when all other dreams seem out of reach.
A gentle breeze blows through the night air. Behind them, the laughter of their squad mates can be heard.
This is nice. Next time, let's invite them to drink together with us.
What is this sudden obsession with spirits?
It's nice sharing a drink with others. I just want to share this feeling with everyone else. Oh, I've got it. How about we enjoy a drink while watching the sunrise on New Year's Eve?
History repeats itself with different faces.
Consider it a team-building exercise. It could also act as a nice reward to everyone for how hard they've been working this past year.
Do as you please.
I spotted some good alcohol in the supply box. It'll taste even better after it's aged a few more months.
If anything, it would probably turn bitter.
That night, all the Nikes reminisced about their past, created new memories that would last, and laughed together. All the while, they dreamt of a bright and better future that would never come. Not for them, alas. At this point, I think Scarlet was the only one who survived all of this. At this point, we have to remember this was 100 years ago. This was during the Goddess Squad's time. So, yeah. After walking for about 2 hours, we arrive at a clearing on a hill.
Here we are. This is the place which shall grant us unsurpassed views of the sunrise.
Right here.
Yes, there is no better place to take in the sunrise with a drink in hand.
Scarlet sits down on a large flat rock nearby.
Such nice and cool weather we're having. Come, sit here, my lord. You must be tired from all the walking.
I suppose I am. I walk over to Scarlet and sit next to her on the rock.
I have already dispatched any potential foes that would disrupt us. All we have to do now is to wait for the sun to come up. And look forward to the new year.
Scarlet takes something out of her bag.
Ta-da!
Wow. Scarlet places a bottle of sake and 2 sake cups on the rock. She really loves her sake, doesn't she? It's an alright alcoholic beverage. I've had sake before. When did you decide to bring these?
'Twas part of the plan from the start. If I did not chance upon thee, I intended to come here by myself.
Then why 2 glasses?
Well, whether I drink with 1 or 2 glasses, it makes a little difference.
Okay, Scarlet. Double fisting the sake, I see. Scarlet pours some sake into the sake cups. So you all continue to have a hot streak.
Pardon?
You're not done with your story, are you?
Oh, that. What makes you think our fortune turned sour?
If things had continued to go well, the melee squad would still be around. If you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to.
No. I should finish the story since I brought it up. Continued success. Is such a thing even possible? You were right. With the way this world works, such a thing was impossible. Because life is not that simple.
Ain't that true? Yeah, look at the design of the mass-produced melee squad. They all have the Black Shadow look.
Get a hold of yourself. Dost thou even realize what ye are slashing at?
She's corrupt. Oh no.
I hate everything. Die. I hate everything. Die. Everything.
Scarlet.
Rose shakes her head.
I'm so sorry.
On numerous occasions, Rose and Scarlet had to cut down their own comrades who had suffered. Oh, a mind switch. I thought it was corruption at first. But no, I guess it was just a severe mind switch. Did they really have to cut them down, though? There was like, I suppose, back then there was really no cure-all for it, was there? Especially out in the middle of the battlefield. I couldn't even imagine.
Bomb installation complete.
Bombs have been installed at all key points. We've got 3 minutes until this building comes tumbling down. Everyone, get out.
Scarlet turns around, and as she takes a step,
Oh.
as if one of her screws had come undone.
Oh.
Huh? One of her legs refuses to move.
Oh.
Scarlet, what are you doing? We need to get a move on.
You go first.
What are you talking about?
One of my legs isn't cooperating. You go ahead.
A body malfunction at a time like this.
Oh no. One of the Raptures aims its gun barrel at the group.
I thought we had gotten them all.
Everyone, take cover!
Rose grabs Scarlet and rushes forward. The building collapses.
Is everyone okay?
Rose frantically looks around her. This mission consisted of 8 personnel. As for how many remained,
7.
The combined setback of hardware malfunctions and the unexpected rapture attack resulted in the death of their squad mates. Scarlet opens the door to the infirmary and comes out. Goddamn. They went through a lot of shit too.
How is she doing?
Rose shakes her head.
Again?
Her body was completely torn apart. The impact was so great that her brainwaves aren't registering as strongly as they should. Even if she does make it, the chance of her experiencing a mind switch is high. In all likelihood, however, her brain activity will cease entirely before that even happens. We'll miss the window to restore her body.
I see.
How's your leg?
Fine. It was just a minor tremor, so I was able to repair it myself.
You know things are getting dire when you have to resort to self-surgery.
Oh. Every time we go on a mission, someone dies or gets hurt.
Our bodies weren't made to be as durable as the other Nikkeis. So even a single hit can put us down for the count. Plus, since we fight with the enemy up close and personal, we're more susceptible to suffering a mind switch.
Yeah, that's true. What a terrible consideration for some. You would think that a melee squad would need more durable bodies. Like, yeah, there's the trade-off with being nimble, but surely you could have leveraged the two, right?
We are still a variant of the mass-produced model. A prototype, slightly altered for melee combat. We're therefore likely to experience more defects, and thus require more frequent maintenance. Meanwhile, we don't have enough supplies stockpiled to even get us through tomorrow.
So now there's 6 of us.
Yeah. But that's assuming we get the supply shipment. Everyone has gotten far too battered up during the last mission. And we've been starving for too long. We're fast approaching our limit.
Is there still no word on the shipment?
None.
The lieutenant simply keeps beating the drum about having to complete the mission.
Precisely.
This can't go on. I cannot sit by and watch everyone drop like flies.
I'll talk to the lieutenant again. Once he realizes the gravity of the situation, I'm sure he'll be more sympathetic to our plight.
Something tells me that's not gonna go well. The frickin' commanders and a lot of the humans back then. I mean, heck, even Oswald, to a degree, were just not compassionate. Like, Anderson was one of the most compassionate people back then. For his squad mates and everything.
I'll go with you.
Are you sure?
2 is better than 1, is it not? If we cause enough of a fuss, even that indolent human will be forced to do something about it.
I knew I could count on you. Okay, let's go. Let's try and talk some sense into this guy.
Which of you scornful dunderheads dare step forward?
So, in this universe, Lieutenant is under Commander, right?
Even for battle.
Let me catch my breath.
Were you observing this valiant king from behind?
Tell me the
Behold the strength born of my people's affection.
entertainment! Fancy a drink?
Google is not very helpful in this regard.
My voice is ready.
Weren't the Guard Squad the first to have successful mind switches? I mean, in a way where the mind switch doesn't make them kilter off of the deep edge. Snow White actually became better after the mind switch, technically. But
Did you see me shine out there?
Lieutenant.
kind of the same with Scarlet too, I suppose. Her mind switch is more of a survival instinct and not just, you know, what should I say? What is the word I'm looking for? Like, survival induced. Instead of like a stress response to El Depresso and drastic occurrences, I guess. If you understand what the differentiation I mean. Commander may just refer to your position rather than rank. Yeah, that's true.
Is there still no word on the supply shipment?
Huh? What was that? Supplies? Not yet. No.
No? Dost thou not think you were being excessively flippant about all this? Dost thou realize? The state our squad is in? Our numbers have dwindled. From 10 down to 6.
Oh, 6.
Bro's not even frickin' paying attention. What the hell's wrong with you, man?
I ask you, how do you think those who remain are feeling? 2 of them have sustained serious damage to their arms, and another 2 have broken swords. We are quickly approaching our limit.
I know that.
Scarlet slams her fist on the desk.
If that is true, then why are you sitting here doing nothing? Are thou not the commander of our squad? Get up and do something! Even if you are not on the field, surely thou could make thyself useful working behind the scenes. For someone in your position, that is the least you could do.
Calm down, Scarlet. He's still our superior officer.
Scarlet steps back.
You scared me. I understand where you're coming from. However, getting into a huff won't change anything about our situation. As for the supplies, it's because everything is in shambles out there. We'll just have to hold out a little longer.
You say that, yet the other squad that we met previously seemed to be receiving perfectly adequate supply shipments. It's highly unusual for a squad of our stature to be deprived of supplies. Wouldn't you say?
What? It's probably because the other squads have accomplished more than us. That must be it. We haven't given the higher-ups what they want, and that's why we're not getting any support.
Results? Please.
What drivel?
At any rate, we've been assigned a new mission.
Another assignment?
Once we complete this, our designation as an official squad will finally come through. Then we'll be able to have an official squad name. We'll receive just as much support as all the other squads. Probably.
Do you expect us to believe that?
We don't have much of a choice. This is war. You'll do it, won't you?
What a crock of crap. What an absolute crock of crap. They started the commander system because of the Goddess Squad. Before the Goddess Squad, Commander didn't... Yeah. Commander is just a position in the squad. Like, you command the units. Without Nikes, there would be no commander.
You have to. If you want the support you feel you deserve, you have to do it. So let's get the show on the road and show them what we're made of. Okay?
Fine. I'll notify the others.
Good.
Let's go, Scarlet.
Very well.
Rose and Scarlet approach the door.
Rose,
Yes?
May I talk to you for a moment?
Alone?
Yes, just you.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
Scarlet heads outside on her own. Now what?
Let's go, everyone! This is going
This
great.
outfit is comfortable.
What bullcrap
even
is
for
he
battle.
gonna spill on her?
Were you observing this valiant king from behind?
Their lieutenant sounds like a pretty
The
pathetic
story will
person,
be
I'm not gonna
written
lie.
into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
Did thou just say what I think you said?
Like, bro doesn't seem to do shit.
A rebellion?
Oh. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Are you truly positing the notion that we rebel?
Oh, they're talking about squad-based rebellion.
Yes, you heard me right. Support isn't coming. There's no way around that. If things don't change, we're all done for. We need to do whatever is necessary to get those supplies sent here. Even if it means intimidating our lazy oaf of a lieutenant.
Dost thou hear
Oh.
what thou art even saying?
So he isn't doing anything. He's literally not doing anything. Could they even stage a decent rebellion? I mean, Nikes can't harm people, so... I figured he was being a lazy chud. That much was obvious.
I'm right here. You don't have to shout.
Have a good night, Vlad. Thanks for stopping by.
What did the lieutenant tell you? What could he have told you that...
Nothing. He was merely rattling off a list of complaints. Like always.
Then why in the name of all that is holy have you come to such an extreme conclusion? There must be a reason.
Why do you think? The lieutenant has no intention of hearing us out. And HQ seems completely unaware of how dire our situation is.
So it's literally all his fault. It's literally all his fault. Nice.
I'm merely suggesting that we don't make things so easy for them. If we make some noise, they might at least give us something.
So you're proposing that we threaten a human being? You intend to take the sword, which was given to us to slay raptures, and wield it against a human? How can thee, as a Nikke, utter such profane words?
Yes,
Because it's necessary.
that's exactly what I'm proposing. Because if we don't, we're going to die out here.
But,
There's no buts, Scarlet. That's just the fact.
Did you get a glimpse at the mission briefing?
I saw. We're to recapture the 5th Arms Depot.
It's a suicide mission. Far more difficult than anything we've done previously. And that's with our ranks nearly cut in half. Not only that, but we're supposed to roll out at first dawn tomorrow. We're not even close to being prepared for such an operation. If we head out in our current state, we all are likely to be exterminated.
Be that as it may, how can we stoop so low as to threaten a human?
Because they're literally sending you out to die. Like, not even as a... They're sending you out to die and they don't care.
Is that even possible in the first place?
There must be some way we can get it to work.
Do not speak of it so casually as if it were a lark.
Is that how you see it? This is no joking matter to me. I'm quite serious.
Rose?
I've already run it by the others. 2 agreed to it, and 2 opposed. If you oppose, it'll be a split down the middle.
So everyone has already made up their minds.
Yes. And now it's up to you to do the same. What do you want to do? I presume you oppose?
Yes, I oppose.
So you're suggesting that we accept this suicide mission, which will surely ruin us?
Since when were we so afraid of death? We have always put our lives on the line when out on the field. And we've been through hell and back. Yes, we may not be Grimm's models. Yes, we may only be mass-produced Nikkeis. But we still have our pride. Pride in our role of protecting humanity. That is what has kept us going in all those hellacious firefights until now. That is why everyone in our squad is willing to give their lives to the cause. And fight until the bitter end, even when death stares us in the face. So are you to tell me that now, when we're faced with yet another mission that threatens our lives, that we are to shrink back, throw up our hands, and give up?
The context is different this time, Scarlet. They're throwing you to the wolves with no rest or recuperation or supplies. They're treating you as disposable. That's the difference. You're not doing it for some grand cause. You're doing it because you're disposable.
If we give up now, what of our fallen comrades? What were their deaths for? Did they die for nothing?
Scarlet.
Let us humor your harebrained scheme. Say we strong-arm the lieutenant and get the supplies we need. What then? We would be considered traitors to the united forces of humanity. Nowhere would be safe. We would forever be on the run. Is that what you really want? Haven't you always said that nothing lasts forever in this world? Dost thou not apply to our lives, to our time on this planet? I am not obsessed with how I die. I would rather decide on how I live, rather than be a traitor and forever be a fugitive. I would prefer to die fighting.
Well, I mean, you kind of get labeled a traitor in the end anyways by the Ark, so it's kind of all for naught at this point.
Even if it doesn't seem logical or self-preserving, I am a Nikke.
How we live is more important than how we die. So, you'd prefer to fight until the very end? Do you think you'll always feel that way?
I will certainly try.
Even if you're faced with great hardship?
Yes. Even then.
You've grown. I still remember when you were too scared to take that leap towards the Raptures.
'Twas a long time ago. Our first mission.
My, what a long way you've come.
What are you talking about? Rose?
Very well. Since you're so vehemently opposed, I suppose I don't have much choice. Since the mission is tomorrow, I guess we'll do it.
Good thinking, dear sister.
After this mission is over, we can speak about this further.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'll take care of convincing the others. You focus on preparing for tomorrow's deployment.
Okay.
Rose turns and leaves.
Let's go, everyone!
I mean, in the overall scope of
Were
things,
you
Scarlet
observing
isn't
this
wrong.
valiant king from behind?
I don't think they realize how disposable they're being treated by their lieutenant, though.
Come here.
He legit does not care. About he probably hasn't done jack shit since that squad was formed. Which seems to be the consensus about a lot of commanding people
The disruptive elements have been removed.
throughout the story of the arc.
May we continue our date now?
Like, genuinely, they just seem like they don't fucking do half shit. They're half trained. They don't want to lift their fingers or risk themselves. But, yeah. Scarlet cracks open a small window. The cold winter breeze pushes its way through the room. Only 2 more days until the new year. Then the alcohol, which has been stored safely for months, can finally be imbibed. Scarlet could still not fathom why someone would willingly ingest such a bitter tonic. But the notion of sharing another drink with her sister, thinking of how she could spend more time with the others, the idea that would bring a modicum of comfort to her squad mates who were at their breaking point.
2 more days. Just 2 more days.
Scarlet closes the window and attempts to force herself to sleep.
Scarlet, don't do it.
Rose?
What?
Oh,
What?
Scar. Who is it? Wake up, Rose.
What? When Scarlet steps out into the hallway, everything is in chaos.
Scarlet.
One of the Nikkes lies on the ground in a puddle of her own blood. Next to her stand 2 other Nikkes who stare at Scarlet blankly.
What have you done?
All 3 of the Nikkes were her squad mates.
What's happening?
The Nikke in the pool of blood grasps Scarlet's ankle.
You have to stop Rose. She went to kill the lieutenant.
Oh shit!
What? Hurry. Very well.
The 2 Nikkes brandish their swords at Scarlet.
Both of you, move.
Both sword tips remain pointed squarely at Scarlet, not budging.
If you refuse to comply, then I'll be forced to cut you down.
Scarlet draws her sword. Jeez.
I shall suppress them swiftly.
I think Rose's "don't do it" is mistranslated. The actual sentence was I'm so sorry, Scarlet. Yeah.
I'm doing pretty good, huh?
Considering the scenario, yeah, I think it was mistranslated. Because Scarlet didn't do
Let me
anything.
catch my breath.
I'm fairly certain it was Rose saying I'm so sorry. I think you're 100% right.
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
A few hours prior. Rose saunters toward the commander's room, recalling the conversation she had with him only a moment ago. There's gonna be more context here. It wasn't simply what Rose said, was it?
Well, you're the one who asked me to stay behind, so out with it. If you feel uncomfortable, you don't have to say it.
How much time do you think you all have left?
What?
How many of you do you expect to come back from this mission?
And here I thought you had no interest in us. Yet here you are, asking me such a question.
Quit kidding around and give me a straight answer. How many of you do you think are realistically going to come back alive from this?
Like I already told you, the situation could hardly get any worse. There are only 6 of us left, and half of us are at the end of our tether. On top of that, this mission is infinitely more difficult compared to those we've done before.
You're right.
Having said that, we're not just going to roll over and die. We will do whatever it takes to survive.
You think all of you can make it?
I can't guarantee anything, but if we put our minds to it, we can.
All of you, huh?
Lieutenant?
All of you?
Lieutenant, are you all right?
All of you. I knew you would say that. Let me tell you something. In the end, only one of you will survive. Yet here you are, bloviating about how you'll do your best.
Only one? Only one of us is going to make it? Who? Is it me?
What the hell is he talking about?
You just said we'll all die, didn't you? Don't tell me that's why we aren't receiving the supplies. Lieutenant!
Okay, yes, damn it, everyone's gonna die!
I knew it. You fucking piece of crap.
That's why we've been left hanging high and dry, got it? It doesn't matter how much you succeed in your assignments. They refuse to lend us any further support until just one of you is left.
But why? Is it because we're mass-produced models?
Don't make me laugh. If anything, it would have been preferable if you were ordinary mass-produced Nikkeis. But you're not. You're melee Nikkeis. You're all merely prototypes. But you tried to be like the others. And that's why it comes to this.
But we achieved results.
They were set up for failure.
You said if we kept it up, we could become an officially sanctioned squad.
Results? Yes. Good results? Not so much. You all sustain damage every single time you go into battle. And lest we forget the inordinately high rate of mind switch amongst you all, you yourself said that your mental state deteriorates faster because you're seeing the raptures up close. How could a unit that requires so much hands-on maintenance possibly be mass-produced? They'd much rather invest in producing a new type of unit altogether.
Because we require more maintenance? A special unit? You're waiting until there's just one of us left, and then turn us into a Grimm's model?
Yes. That's right. Whoever remains will be converted into a Grimm's model. That's why we only need one of you.
He just knows, he's so nonchalant about it. Like, you know, overall it wasn't exactly his doing, but he's still propagating it with no care in the world.
So that's why the missions have been getting harder. It's to filter out the weak and select the strongest among us.
You catch on quickly.
We're not doing this mission.
What?
I said we won't do it. I refuse to go along with this insane plan of yours.
What the hell is this? What do you think you're doing?
We have a right to refuse.
The hell you do? A mass-produced Nikkei turning down a standing order? They'll think you all suffered a mind switch. If you all want to be sent to the scrap heap, then be my guest. Refuse the mission. It won't matter in the end. We've accrued enough data to be able to choose the strongest among you.
Literally just treating them all like throwaways. It was gonna end badly for him no matter what.
We can still pare it down to just one candidate. Don't try and get smart with me. You're the strongest of everyone here, so you'll be the one who survives. Just follow your orders, and you'll make it out of this alive. Why are you trying to save everyone? Is it because of your sister? In times like this, family doesn't mean squat.
Yeah, what do you know? You probably don't even have any family. Asshat.
You're Nikes. You no longer share the same blood, and yet you insist on calling her your sister? It's a jungle out there, and everyone is in competition. Enough of this. What did I ever do to deserve this?
You didn't do shit. You've probably done nothing your entire life. Because you sure as hell didn't do anything here.
I was told that if I became your commander, I'd be set for life. I could live peacefully, they said. So why do you continue to drag me out here and make me live on a battlefield?
Selfish prick.
You listen, and listen good. If you want to survive, everyone else has to die. This is what your squad was created for in the first place. This is the way things have to end. So stop saying that everyone will live. This is the only way I can get out of this hellhole. Don't you want to be done with this place too? You want supplies? You want to eat good food and rest? Well then, let's get this over with and go back.
He only cares about himself.
It'll be good for us both. Not just us, in fact. If they're destined to die anyway, you could give them a painless death, end their suffering.
Desperate thoughts swirl around Rose's mind, causing her to mind switch. Would the sole survivor really live on? The company never intended for their squad to last from the very beginning. Even if there was one lone survivor, what would prevent them from turning them into a lab rat, sucking out their essence and planting it in other bodies? There was no way to completely restore a body and mind damaged by countless battles. The higher-ups almost certainly wanted to extrapolate their proficiencies and experiences and transfer them to more proper subjects. In the end, even the lone survivor who would be rendered asunder, eradicated, and left as a mere compilation of ones and zeros. The more their squad succeeded, the more they played into the enemy's hand. They were meant to suffer until they expired. That was the fate which had been accorded to them.
Yes. Right. Nothing lasts forever.
Rose continued to ruminate. If their succeeding would lead to their downfall, then failure was naturally the only viable path to survival. She wanted to defy the expectations that had been placed upon them. Then she had to aim for failure in its most absolute form.
I'm glad you're coming around. At least you and I are gonna make it out of here.
Rose's mind continues to swirl with a panoply of thoughts. Then she makes a decision. She knows what to protect and what to discard. Rose stands in front of the door.
Lieutenant, it's Rose. Do you have a moment? I have something important I need to discuss with you.
Yeah, kill him! Scarlet sprints through the hallways. Despite the fact that she is a Nike, and there is no conceivable way she would be out of breath, she nevertheless feels strangely winded as she runs. An oppressive feeling of unease rises in her chest and then presses down, crushing her. Scarlet doesn't know the scope of what transpired between Rose and the lieutenant. They were doomed to fail from the start. It doesn't. You're living a falsehood. Like, you want to choose to live or how you die? That is not the way to do it. Not in someone else's hands. If Rose crossed a line from which there was no coming back, what would she do?
Please, Rose, don't!
By the time she arrived at the commander's room, Rose was standing there, alone. The walls and the ceiling were torn apart, and stained crimson,
There you are.
drenched in human blood. Nah, Rose was right for that.
I'm sorry, Chime, but I must go and do battle. Are you less tense now? Were you observing this valiant king from behind?
Nah. Rose was right for that. I don't see anything wrong with what she did. Who cares if they're branded as traitors? They were left to die anyways.
Shine up there?
They were left to die. It does not matter in the end what the result is. They were left to die. They were left to be nothing but disposable, including whoever survived. So yeah, dude, the government in this game is just freaking well, at least in the older days, beyond evil, uncaring. Scarlet was right without the pretense of understanding the entire situation. If Rose had actually told Scarlet what was going on, she probably would have agreed with her. That's what I think. Maybe not straight up agreement, but agreeing that, no, we're not doing this. What's the point of dying for people? It'd be like a Dorothy situation. What's the point of dying for people that, you know, don't give two licks about you? Scarlet looks around in horror at their commanding officer lying dead on the ground and the lifeless body of their squad mate.
Did you do this?
You came sooner than I thought you would. I thought they'd at least be able to hold you back for a while longer.
Answer me!
Yes, I did it. Both the lieutenant and her.
How? Are you going through a mind switch?
Rose holds up a red strip of cloth in one hand.
I covered my eyes with this. When I did the deed, I simply imagined that they were raptures. As you can see, it proved effective.
Is that even possible?
Apparently so. Interesting, isn't it? Our inhibitors prevent us from harming humans. So I wanted to test if I tricked myself into believing they weren't human, if I could do it.
Sure shit.
Turns out, it worked. Thanks to this red cloth. When I was looking through it, I imagined that what I was looking at was the glowing red core of a rapture. I just kept telling myself anything that moved was a rapture. I must say, I'm surprised at how effective it was.
Why?
As for her,
Rose looks down at her fallen squad mate with sadness.
I told her not to move, but she didn't listen. I told her I couldn't see well with my eyes covered like that. I didn't mean to go after anyone but the lieutenant.
Why, damn you? Why are you doing this?
Well, freaking tell her what was gonna happen. If there was anyone you could have been honest about all this shit with, it's Scarlet. Tell her. She might understand.
You agreed to the mission. You said you would listen to me.
Yes, I did.
So what is happening?
No flower blooms in perpetuity. Nothing lasts forever in this world. Do you think you'll always feel that way?
I will certainly try.
Even if you're faced with great hardship?
Yes, even then. I never convinced you in the first place.
You don't resent me for this, do you? Then prove it. You said that you would protect humanity, and that you'd always feel the way you did. Here I am, a traitor who has betrayed humanity. With this very sword intended to fell raptures, I cut down one of my comrades. I killed a human. I'm the enemy.
Are you asking me to kill you? what if I can't do it?
Then you leave me no choice. I won't give up until you finish this. I can't stop now. I will cover my eyes and slash indiscriminately.
What? What? Why? Oh, is she just going full scorched earth on people in general after learning their fate? She just doesn't care about people anymore. Okay, I can... I kinda get it, but come on.
All will perish under my blade. Rapture and human alike. If that is the only way to ensure that your blade will come from my neck, then so be it.
Oh. How can you be so cruel? Have you no remorse?
More than I can bear.
The whole only one can survive BS still makes no sense here. That seems like a cheap cop-out to me. Like... I don't know.
Surely you can understand, however. I decided this a long time ago. The end of my life. I wanted it ending in sparring matches with you.
Before Scarlet stood a Nike who had murdered a human being. Who had slaughtered one of their own squad members. Turned her back on humanity. Such cruelty could not go unpunished.
Scarlet, was it?
Verily, however.
Did my sister always talk like she came from the Middle Ages?
Steady thy tongue. 'Tis most churlish to say such things about a newborn Nike.
I just can't imagine my sister being like this. Are you sure becoming a Nike didn't change you or anything?
I do not know.
Or maybe you developed a certain fascination with different time periods during the transformation process?
I repeat, I do not know.
Really? You don't know anything? Not even who I am?
No, I do remember you. You are my sister.
Scarlet unsheathes her sword.
Promise me one thing. Once I begin, I will not hesitate. So please, I ask of you, do not hold back.
I won't.
Rose flashes a buoyant grin. Just like on the day they met again after becoming Nikes. Rose and Scarlet square up to each other. Their swords at the ready.
Have at you.
Come, then.
Well, I don't know, like the discrepancy of hating all of humanity as a whole versus hating the government is a little bit different.
Did you see me shine up there?
But, I don't know, blind rage kind of makes you immune to looking at the finer details like that. That much is true. You know, you get mad at people in general. You forget the little things. That's exactly where Rose is right now. The sister swords clash. 985. That is the number of sparring matches they had gone through. Each knew the other's sword as well as their own. Each knew how serious the other was in this duel to the death. They knew it all too well.
Now I really have to be on my toes.
Didn't I tell you? One day I would wipe that smug grin off your face.
Scarlet parries Rose's sword and sends it flying upward. As her blade soars up, there is a momentary gap in her defense. Scarlet's sword plunges toward Rose's torso. One step. One more step. The tip of her blade would pierce through Rose's torso and puncture her core. This traitor of humanity, this turncoat who had betrayed and forsaken her comrades, who had used lies and smiles to deceive. No, I wouldn't say that. Her only sister.
Oh, my dear sister.
Rose grabs the tip of Scarlet's sword and pulls it toward her. Scarlet's sword plunges through Rose's core. She pulled it into herself. She wanted to die that way. She knew in the end she wanted to die that way. After everything she did.
No!
Scarlet embraces Rose as she collapses.
Rose?
Scarlet, you must become stronger.
Rose wraps her arms around Scarlet.
Don't let yourself be controlled by anyone.
I won't. I won't.
My dear sister, I'm so sorry. I have to leave you all alone.
No. No. No.
Scarlet cradles Rose in her arms.
Don't go. Please. Only after much more time had passed did the united forces of humanity become aware of our situation. By then, the situation had gone from bad to worse. And when they first came upon us, they thought the mission had been a catastrophic failure, resulting in everyone's death. The higher-ups decided to chalk everything up to what they deemed an internal conflict. They also decided to bury the fact that a Nikke was capable of killing a human.
Obviously, if that knowledge was, forthwith public, things could be a lot worse. What happened to the other squad members?
They all died. They died by the sword. The very same blades that had been intended to end the lives of Raptures instead ended theirs. A thorough investigation was carried out. And when they left, they took everything they needed. But not me. I was left behind. As I held my sister's sword, fleetly fading, I buried what fragments of her remained, along with those of our fallen comrades.
Scarlet drinks from her cup.
As for the reason why Rose did what she did, I only found that out after I joined another squad later on. What she had decided to discard, and what to protect.
Her family. And you don't have any resentment.
Towards who?
Anyone.
Well,
Scarlet pours a drink.
if you give it enough years, sadness, resentment, they all fade away with the passage of time. That's one thing Rose got right. Nothing lasts forever. My lord doth seem more morose than myself. Don't be like that. And look before you. The sun is rising.
As I look toward the horizon, a ruby light is beginning to spread in the distance. The horizon is bathed in a vermilion hue. The sun itself, a vibrant red, reminding us of the passing of another year.
'Tis most remarkable. the way in which the red light spreads. 'Tis most reminiscent of a flower blooming.
Indeed.
My lord, as Rose said, nothing lasts forever in this world. As this year passes into the next, another greets us. Time flows ceaselessly, and the vicissitudes of the world continue unabated. So, rather than drowning in the sorrows of the past, should we not instead live in the present? That way, sorrow will not overtake us with the passage of time, and the present incessantly becomes the past.
Well said, Scarlet. Well said. I understand what you mean.
Good. Now, with that being said, let us bring in the new year with a drink.
Scarlet raises her glass.
To our lives continuing to be in bloom.
We clink our glasses.
Well, what do you think of your first drink of the new year?
It's a bit bitter.
In other words, it's like life.
That is one way to put it, yes. That is one way to put it. Scarlet does say it best. Enjoy the present so much it becomes the past. It is really the only way you move on, isn't it? That much is true. I take that verily with lessons of my own life.
Commander, the disruptive elements have been removed. May we continue our date now? What do you think? Can you now feel the dignity befitting a king? What do you think? Can you now feel the dignity befitting a king?
Did you see me shine up there?
And of course, we can't forget to do the hard mode epilogue.
Can you now feel the dignity befitting a king? Commander, the disruptive elements have been removed. Commander, the disruptive elements have been removed. Commander, the disruptive elements have been removed.
The disruptive elements have been removed.
What do you think? Can you now feel the dignity befitting? What do you think? Can you now feel the dignity
What do you think?
befitting a king?
Did you see me shine up there?
From the darkest, some of the darkest plot points in Nikke to Rappy's bikini titties. Yep, exactly. Exactly. That's Nikke in a heartbeat.
Can you now feel the dignity befitting a king?
That's exactly how this game works. Depression and sexual aggression. such a conniving duo of things, isn't it? All right. Epilogue time. It finally happened. The seed that I planted has sprouted. Scarlet is quite the agriculturist now, isn't she?
Wow. 'Tis most surprising that you can flourish in the cold.
Even on such a frigid day, the vitality of this plant remained unabated. I admire that.
May you never wither and continue to thrive.
This year, I brought in the new year with someone else. I was finally able to uncork the sake I had never been able to open before. That sake we had promised to drink together all those years ago. Scarlet raises her empty glass. Clink. Perhaps due to the fact it had been aged for nearly a century. It was rather bitter. And that was despite my newfound affinity for drinking. It brought me back to when I drank it for the first time with you, Rose. If I had been drinking alone, I would have never picked up the habit because it was so bitter. But thanks to having him there, I continued to force it down. My lord, He is truly a remarkable individual. It's almost hard to believe that someone so perfect could live in such an imperfect time.
Thinking of my lord? I want to see him again. I should take some of the fine sake and go see him sometime soon.
And that's how she ended up in the Ark, huh? In the afternoon, I went to train outside. Then,
A rose?
I saw the flower that you found so endearing.
Despite my years of searching, I had never found it. Yet here it is. Here of all places. This morning, I saw those buds coming up from the ground. Even in this frigid climate, they are flourishing.
Seeing that rose made me miss you more than ever. Scarlet sits down on a nearby rock. Oh, come to think of it, I have put fleetly fading to good use. Scarlet unsheathes fleetly fading. My original sword was taken to the base along with your body. In order to survive on the surface, I had no choice but to use your sword. At first, I thought I would not be able to use it for long, since the blade was cracked. But I met a skilled blacksmith who was able to temper the blade using your core.
Oh.
Wait, the sword was tempered with Rose's core? Oh, yeah, because when we see Rose in the modern times, she's missing her core. Her body's just got a hole in it. You always said that nothing lasts forever. But even after all this time has passed, whenever I see this sword, I think of you. So long as I never let you fade from my memory. Should we ever meet again, I will be able to call you my sister. Should that moment come to pass, Scarlet places the 2 empty glasses on the ground. Fills them up. I wonder, will you still call me your sister? An animation? New year, new sword. Wow.
Just as the moon sets time and time again, and the sun also rises. Although there may be no perennial flower that blooms eternal, this life of mine is still flourishing in all its majesty. As to whether it is a blessing or a curse to bloom while forgetting the past, as long as I'm here, I suppose I have to go on. Isn't that right? My dear sister.
New year, new sword, end. Wow. That was really good. And this was Nikke's first, like, event, too. That was really good for a first event, actually. And that story does hit hard. And it makes me understand a lot more about Scarlet as a character, too. And also about Rose and her significance as well. As the story progressed, I knew Scarlet killed Rose, but I didn't understand the context. I thought that Rose got corrupted, and that's why she had to kill her. But no, it was a mashing of principles and a will to survive and protect what was dear to you. That's crazy. Scarlet in Korean's name is Red Lotus, because Beauty Rose and Red Lotus is Korean traditional fairy tale. Oh, that's beautiful. Clappy clappy! That was so good. That was so good. This music is gorgeous. I love this music. This was a really great event. I'm sad that I wasn't there for the beginning to experience this in real time. But as some always say, it's better late than never. That is definitely the case for this event. Wow. Just wow. There's a lot more good stuff that we get to look at in the near future here. I've decided, like I said at the beginning of stream, that all the stuff that I have missed thus far, I'll be streaming it for you guys and leaving up the recordings for YouTube as well. To catch up before the 4th anniversary and whatever decides to drop for that. Because Nikkei's story is only getting better with time. I gotta say, it is like an absolute masterclass of storytelling. Like, yeah, it hits you in your feels a lot more than you probably care to admit, but goddamn, it is just good. It is so good. Great event. Great event. And I am glad that I got to play it here for the first time with you guys. Because that was really good. That was really good. I liked... I thought Scarlet was a little silly, but I always liked her. I always love a good sword-wielding woman. And I think to like or dislike a character truly, you have to understand them and whatever motivations they may have. But as I stated previously, we're gonna be going through all of the stuff that I missed out on as like a mid-game commander, coming through like halfway of the game's life so far. Because I came in right before Old Tales started, so that was my first big event. And well, needless to say, I wasn't caught up enough to fully appreciate what Old Tales had to offer. But next up on our list is Red Ash. This Friday, we're going to be playing Red Ash for the first time. Why does it say 1 out of 14? I didn't start this yet. Unless it accidentally started something when I unlocked it. Arc Guardian we already did. Overzone will be coming probably next week. We'll be playing through that. Pretty Star, we already did. Oh, we got to do Mudfish as well for Levi and Little Mermaid's story. Footstep Walk Run was fantastic. I think I have it in the stream archives somewhere. Oh, rest assured, we are going through Overzone for sure. We are 100% going through Overzone next week. But yeah, like I said, we're going through everything that I haven't touched up on before, so that we can be caught up before the 4th anniversary, whilst keeping up with the current stuff as well. Because we have Prika's little event coming up pretty soon here. After Mint's B-side idol stuff is done with, hard mode gets unlocked on Wednesday, so we have that coming up. Then we got Prika's. Then the summer event drops, whatever that's going to be. Unless that's what Bitter Spice is. But in any case, that will be, let's see. Yeah, I never started Second Affection. What? Because we have to do that as well. Boomsday, I need to do as well. License to Kill. Wordless. Ah, yes. Last Kingdom, for sure. There's a lot of stuff we got to catch up on. Rest assured, we'll be doing all of them. Christ, it's hard to believe that it's been so many chapters since I started this game. Like, actually crazy how long it's been. Like, realistic. Let me see if I can go back in time a little bit and see where I actually started. It was like chapter 20 something. Yeah. I started around chapter 20 something because I remember Crown. Why not? It might have been chapter 27 that I came in at. I'm not sure. I wish there was a way you could tell to see the exact start date of your account. But in any case, I'm kind of just blabbering on right now. Just watch all of it except for Backyard? Really? Why not Backyard? It's got like the most dope music ever. I want to have all the story context for this game. You know, some events and side stories are better than others. That is without a doubt true. But I want to be able to, you know, especially as a creator for this game, I want to be able to experience as much of this as possible. The good and the bad. But yeah, let's see what we got here. Going on tomorrow, since New Year, New Sword was all I had planned for today. Let's see, double referencing the schedule for the week. Tomorrow, we're actually going back to Zenless Zone Zero, because I was going to stream it last week Friday, but I was kind of burnt out a little bit. I needed a little bit of a break. And I wanted to work on some YouTube stuff as well. Which, by the way, chat, both on Twitch and YouTube, the new video is out today that I spent a lot of time on. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. About, it's kind of a theory craft. If Nihilister could return to the story in some way, shape, or form. And I kind of go over some potential possibilities of Nihilister returning. Yeah, I figured Dirty Backyard was 6-0 related for sure. But at this point in time, 6-0's dead. 6-0 does not exist anymore. So I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be all right. But yeah, tomorrow we'll be going back to Zenless Zone Zero, and I'm going to try to grind out as much of the story as possible. You know? Because at least for the other gacha games that I'm playing, I want to keep up with each patch. The best I can. You know, the best of my juggling ability. You got Mint? No, not yet. I'm kind of holding off on trying to pull for her right now. I want to spend at least another 10 pull trying to get Neo Neon, because her banner is up in like a day. And I want to take advantage of the boosted pick rate. Then after that, I could probably pull for Mint a bit more. She's not a must-have for me as a usable unit, but having one copy would be nice. Because she's actually one of the best Tetra Burst 2s available. So she's definitely like a high recommendation to use her for tower. If like... Alright, let me pull up my Nikkei roster for a second here and kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. Alright, let's do... I'll just do Tetra. So, like... And then we swap out for the Burst 2. Like, these are our listings for Tetra Burst 2s. Bay Treasure is decent. You know, and I'm talking about like PvE. PvP, the best is obviously gonna be, you know, Biscuit. Velvet is decent overall. But otherwise, who do we have for like top tier Burst 2 Tetra units that may also that also provide healing and or attack buffs? You know, really, there's only 2 units that come to, well, 3 units that come to mind for top tier Tetra Burst 2. And that's Blonde, Rosanna Ocean, and Aid Aged Bunny. Like, those are your best Tetra units for Burst 2 right there. And also Bay Treasure, like I said. Alright, enjoy your day at school. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Ugh. Excuse me. Yeah, let me double check real quick. Some of the, let's see, Tetra Burst 2. Thank you. Yeah, bless up in this chat. El Sinizio. Okay, the top 4, Aid Agent Bunny is the only meta, like, all-arounder Burst 2 for Tetra. Followed by Rosanna Chic Ocean, Velvet, and then Blonde. And we're talking overall here. We're talking overall, not specific use cases. Like, if you're talking about, like, story progression and Tribe Tower and things like that, then I think Mint slots in very nicely in, like, around the A to even S tier. But, of course, if you guys like to follow along on, like, tier listing and things like that, definitely check out Nikkei.gg. I'll put it in the chat here real quick. For both of them. Nikkei.gg is effectively like a tiered, ranked, tier list for story, bossing, combined PvE, and PvP. So if you want to get like a really good rundown of each of the Nikkeis and where they're at in metas / buffs, debuffs, all things like that, it's a decent reference. It's very helpful for building squads too. You can kind of get more in-depth stuff for doing that. And actually, I am working on another video right now currently where I will be teaching the basics of how to properly build a Nikkei more for like the end game. You know, like gear overloading, cube optimization, things like that. I'm probably not going to get into PvP as heavy because honestly, it's an afterthought for me in this game. I don't whale hard enough to be relevant in PvP. Like, you could build the best squad possible and be within the meta, but if you don't whale, you're gonna get slammed by the people who do. That's just how it is, you know. Let them have their little duke out in PvP. 'Tis not for me. 'Tis not for me. You don't know how to use the cubes? Oh, what do you mean? I mean, you just slot them into a Nikkei. So, like, here. I'll give you an example. Here's my Rappy Red Hood. I give her the Bastion Cube. And I'll tell you why I give her the Bastion Cube. Because of 2 things. You get the reload up. Activates after firing 10 rounds. Rappy Red Hood is a machine gunner. Alright, she has a lot of ammunition. So for every 10 you fire, you get 3 back. It's sustain through firepower. You know, it makes your magazine last a lot longer. You get more damage out. Easy peasy, right? And when you get it leveled up enough, you get the anti-code HC, which gives you elemental advanced attack damage of about, you know, whatever the percent is based on the level. Elemental damage is one of Rappy Red Hood's positive strengths, what she really relies on for more damage. So, 2 birds with 1 stone. It's Bastion Cube is probably the best for Rappy Red Hood. You just gotta read what the effects are and kind of learn about the Nikkei that you want to put it on. Bastion and Resilience are the two top cubes in Nikkei. And plus, even if you don't have like a slot unlocked for the proper cube, just throwing a cube on a Nikkei, you know, will give you a combat power boost and may or may not be helpful in getting past a certain part of the game. You know, if you're still kind of grinding through the story or even tribe towers, it might be enough just to get to that next level or two to get you some extra resources, some extra gems for your pulls, you know what I mean? But because my current team has Crown, I get the reload speed. So basically I'm in a constant state of DPS and very slow reload times. Very low reload times, excuse me. Because this is my current squad right now. I have Anise Star, Little Mermaid, Crown, Rappy Red Hood, and Helm. We have cooldown, we have burst generation, we have AoE clear, we have reload CD, and crap tons of elemental damage. Yeah, I would recommend throwing Bastion on Rappy Red Hood for sure. It's definitely one of the... I think Resilience could work too. Let me double check the effect real quick, actually. Yeah, okay, so Resilience is the reload speed buff, but you also do get elemental advanced attack damage. So instead of the extra ammunition per bullet shot, you get reload speed. But if you're already running Crown, then you don't exactly need to do that because she gives, you know, that overall buff. But this is a per Nikkei basis, right? Most of my team... Can I show it, actually? Hold on, let me see. Because I think... Choto a second. Yeah, so this shows, if you go in this menu, which Nikkeis have which cubes. You know, for example, I have Anise and Rappy with the Bastion cube. W tutorial. I'll get a lot more into it once I start once I finalize the script for the next video that I'm making, where I basically help you build the best Nikkei possible and understanding how to build them. But yeah, my Anise Star and Rappy have Bastion cube. The rest of my squad has Resilience. So we get low CD, we get good burst gen, we have fast reload speeds, elemental damage, and Little Mermaid's burst generation is insane. Also, I think Anise has a good burst generation as well. So you are like going crazy. All right, here, let me show an example real quick of how my squad works. My current squad power is 931,000. It's close to the 1,000,000 mark. If I swapped around a few units, I could probably get closer to 1,000,000. But combat power is not everything. If you have a good enough squad, you can fight way above your combat power level. Eventually the deficit becomes too much, obviously, but I digress. I know a guy who does PvP, and so long as you're top 30 in your 500, you get good rewards weekly. Yeah. Like, I still do PvP for some of the rewards. I just don't expect to get the top tier rewards. You know what I mean? You're incentivized to participate, but not necessarily be the best of the best.
Moving to the desert.
All right, everyone, get in line.
Like, see, for example, I'm playing stage 30 hard mode. The deficit is almost 300,000 in combat power.
My voice is ready.
Yeah, like let me show you how this squad works. Like, watch the burst. Like, I'm already at burst 1. took not even like 4 seconds.
Behold the strength born of my people's affection.
Fire!
And a key thing of that is being in a constant burst rotation with no CDs to worry about means you are at your highest damage, highest sustain,
Observing this valiant king
and with Crown constantly throwing up her walls,
behold the strength born of my people's affection.
you're able to tank so much damage. And with Helm on your team,
This outfit is
and most of
even
these
for battle.
squad members doing insane damage already, the sustain is very, very, very high.
I will be coming to
Behold the strength born of my people's affection.
You know, I'm fighting almost 300,000 under my combat power, and I'm still sweeping fairly easily.
Commander, the disruptive elements have been removed. May we
Healer
continue our
cube,
date now?
healer cube on Helm. Healer cube. Well, here's the thing you have to keep in mind about when you're building a Nikke. All right, let's talk about Helm for a second here. For my Helm, I have resilience for elemental attack and reload speed because she is a sniper. You know, giving her better reload speed helps with her overall healing in retrospect. So, and let's look at healing cube. Mine's not very leveled up. So if we look at Helm's kit, which is, you know, healing and burst damage, we look at the heal cube. The main effect of heal cube is the potency of the HP granted at this current rate is 12%. So if you want to build your Helm more as a primarily healing unit, then this could work great. But I feel like her current healing right now, without the heal cube, is good enough. If you can get her to burst, then her healing is great. Also, obviously, we can't ignore that Helm is a treasurable Nikke. Right? We have to remember that. Treasuring Helm should be your #1 priority with her. If she is not treasured, I genuinely would not run her on your team unless she's one of your stronger units. Like, snipers are good, but they're also horrendously bad. You know, for reasons that I really don't think I should have to explain. But let me check something real quick here. If we go in the overall spec, so if you actually reference Nikke.gg, Treasure Helm is meta. 100%, 200%. If you're not running her for something as a treasure, you're doing it wrong. She's like top tier. You know, having her on your team is amazing, especially if she's like one of your only burst 3s, like one of 2 burst 3s. Your sustain will be batshit insane, right? Because her healing works based on the damage that the rest of your squad mates do. So when she enters burst, you know, like hell, I can even show you how this works. Aegis Cannon. Of course, you have the 800% final attack as burst skill damage. Of course, that's very important. But this right here affects all allies. Recover 54% of attack damage as HP for 10 seconds. That's for everyone. So anyone doing damage can heal themselves. And if you have very high damage units, specifically machine gunners, or SMG even, or, you know, faster rate of fire snipers like maybe Allison Burst or something, they can keep themselves up nay indefinitely. It is the highest sustain skill in the entire game with treasure. As long as you have a high damage team, this burst will save your team from getting wiped. And even in some cases, let's take the interception fight ultra, right? The toxic attack, the poison. You know, first it does its ground slam, then it does its poison. The poison is initial damage, but also tick damage. This shit is strong enough to tank right through it, where you don't have to hide from that attack. You can literally just, if you time it just right, you can face tank it and do more damage to Ultra on your interception. Even though, we have to keep this in mind as well, I really wouldn't advise this unless you have Crown to throw up a wall. Keep in mind that because Helm is water and Ultra is electric, depending on your level and combat power, she may not survive the poison attack, simply because of the damage output and the fact that she herself is a sniper. She doesn't deal enough DPS to out-heal that damage, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things you have to consider when you're building and doing specific fights. But that's just a small consideration. But to answer your question, technically yes, the heal cube can work on Helm if you're having difficulty in certain areas, and if the heal cube happens to be a stronger cube for you, like a higher leveled up one, then go for it. It does work well with her kit. Yeah, I don't think I have enough cores to level up max yet. See, I like to do my synchro machines 10 levels at a time. So I'm at 440 right now for my synchro. I'm not going to do it again until I can do 450. So I'm at like 447 right now. And obviously the limiting factor here is the cores. Like, I have more than enough money. I have more than enough battle data. It's always them damn cores. There's not enough cores. There is not enough cores in this damn game. But that's why during all the events, yeah, you're welcome. I definitely want to try to help out fellow commanders as much as I can to help them enjoy the game a little bit better, because you can be overwhelmed with everything involved very quickly. I will say that, because that's how I was at first too. But once you start to understand, like, you know, if you focus on one unit and just slowly break it down, then everything else becomes easier. That's all I will say. But I do have a video coming out soon-ish that goes into more detail about building Nikes and understanding how to build them. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. But I do have a new video out right now about it's like a theory craft of Nihilister returning to the game as either a better playable unit or just in the story in general. Go check it out. It's live right now, actually, on the YouTube. Here, let me shameless self promo on my own channel, because that's exactly how we work here. I will go ahead and drop the link for everyone in the chats. Here you guys go. For both Twitch and YouTube, feel free to check out the video and let me know what you guys think. I did script the whole thing. I did all the editing. I put a bunch of work into it. I know I can still improve, but, you know, that goes with anything, right? The next video will obviously be better in quality as I'm learning to use DaVinci Resolve a little better. Some smoother transitions, some cooler effects, you know, and a deeper dive into some of the information as well. But I thought it was a fun video to make regardless. But yes, in the future, expect a video of me going a little more in depth on how to build your Nikes to help you get through whatever content you might be stuck in and enjoy the game a little bit more. Because I know how confusing it is. That's how I was at first too. I had to look up a lot of guides to figure shit out. But that's what the community's for, right? You learn a lot and then you get to enjoy the game more. What I would really like to figure out though is what about my current Kraken team is missing that I am not doing enough damage to kill it? Because this team has a lot of DPS and really good sustain. Because Kraken's not strong enough to kill this team if I'm smart about it. Like, I don't know if I need... Would swapping Nayuta really make sense, though? Or should I swap her out for... Should I swap her out for, like, a different Burst 3? Or... Because I don't use Nayuta's ultimate because I don't need the HP sustain. Let me check her skills real quick. Indomitability. Damage dealt when attacking a core. I'm not attacking a core, though. HP recovery. Yeah, it's just HP recovery. Like, it's helpful. Permanence. Immune to stack count increase or decrease. Attack buffs for Nayuta. Yeah, I don't think it works because I'm not attacking a core. Let's see. Not burst skill. What if I... Okay, what if I swapped it around then? Crown is kind of a necessity for sustainability, but honestly, if I could swap it around a little... Actually, I think if I use Nayuta's burst once or twice throughout the rotation, I might be able to kill Kraken. Hold on. Let me try this. I'm curious, chat. I'm curious. Let me try this. Because if I can kill Kraken, I can get a little bit better rewards.
Tell me. From torment freed, I shall
attain
enlightenment.
We'll start off with Nayuta's ult and see where we get at. And then we'll let Crown take over for, like, interim, right?
Let me clear my throat. Tell me. Behold, the strength born of my people's affection.
Okay.
I'll do my best. Cheer me on. Tell me that from torment freed, I shall attain light to grace us.
Okay, okay.
Tell me that behold, the strength born of my people's affection. All asunder. Tell me that behold, the strength born of my people's affection. All asunder.
Okay, this isn't bad.
Regroup and let's go again.
Not bad, not bad.
After such fierce strife, there must be rest.
Okay, 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 okay.
From torment freed, I shall attain light to grace us. Tell me that behold, the strength born of my people's affection. My nerves. Let me clear my throat. Tell me that behold, the strength born of my people's affection. My nerves.
Okay.
This outfit is comfortable, even for battle. Tell me from torment freed, I shall attain enlightenment. Behold, the strength of
Oh, that's why I kill the tentacles. They shoot beams. I totally forgot about that.
Regroup and let's go again. Tell me that behold, the strength.
Okay, Nayuta ended up dying. Wait.
Behold,
Behold, the strength
You're
of
all
my
getting
people's
on my
affection.
nerves.
Wait a minute. Ah! It's so close.
Tell me the
Behold, the strength
Maybe I just don't have the damage
story
yet.
will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
It was actually closer than normal. So I think that might be the key, actually. Is cycling between both Nayuta and Crown's burst 2. I think that's, yeah. Nayuta needs a lot of gear work, so like rerolls and the like. Let me check her gear real quick. Where is she? She is quite a ways down here. Oh yeah, Liberalia needs some help too, actually. She needs a lot of... Okay, her skills are maxed out. She needs gear rerolls like no tomorrow. Like, definitely. Because she's maxed out on everything else. Nikkei's best game. Going through the Stellar Blade event right now. Great stuff. The Stellar Blade event was pretty good, I thought. For sure. I'm glad that people have the opportunity to play it. Alright, Nayuta, what ails you? Wait, really? Your gear is actually kind of solid? What? What the fuck? Your gear is actually kind of decent. What? Skills are maxed out. Oh, she has the healing cube. That's probably not the best choice for her. Probably not the best choice for her, I'm going to admit. I think I might have thrown it on her and just completely forgot because I needed just a cube for her. Let's see. Destruction. Wait a minute. I have that cube. Hold on. Let's see what this cube does, chat. Hold on. Damage to... I'm stupid. I am actually stupid. Damage to parts. What's cracking, chat? Lots of parts. Oh my god. Oh my god, I've been nerfing myself this whole time. Ooh la la. Piss. Well, better to learn it now than like never. I need to level this cube up like a lot. Hold on. What was it again? Destruction cube, right? Okay. Hold on. Let me hit up the shop with my stuff.
Entire build looks like we've got company.
Where is it? Destruction battery? Yep.
Thank you.
Damn. I don't have enough points. Unfortunate. We need like another 18 batteries for another level. Okay. We have a lost sector grind coming up though. So I'll be able to grind that out. No problem. Oh, I feel so stupid. Like, I know why I threw the healing cube on there because Nayuta does heal herself. But like, oh my god, I should have had destruct. Actually, what would happen? I'm gonna try this one more time, chat. I'm gonna try this one more time before I go. You make sure you've got destruction on you. Yes. Okay. All right. Let's see if it makes a big difference. This might be the key to me actually killing Kraken, which I would like to be able to do because shiny rocks are important.
From torment free, I shall attain in life to grace us. From torment free, I shall attain in life to grace us. From torment free,
My
I shall
blade
attain
shall render
enlightenment.
all asunder. Tell me the
Behold, the strength
My
born of my
blade shall
people's
render
affection.
all asunder.
Okay, yep, that was a solid choice using Crown right there.
Tell me
From torment free, I shall attain enlightenment to grace us.
Dude. Dude.
This outfit is comfortable, even for battle.
We're actually melting him.
Tell me
From torment free, I shall attain
Carry on,
enlightenment.
just so. Tell me the
Behold, the strength
My
born of my
blade shall
people's
render
affection.
all asunder. Tell me the
Behold, the strength born of my people's
Oh,
affection.
dude, the Crown Wall came in at an opportune time. Holy shit. Okay, we're doing pretty good here.
Tell me the
Behold, the strength
You're
born of
all
my
getting
people's
I meant to
on
use
my
Nayuta's
nerves.
ult there. Oopsies.
Tell me the
Behold, the strength born of my people's affection. To grace us.
Oh, definitely, Oh, what the
You're
fuck?
rather tenacious foe.
I messed up
Sharper
somewhere.
sword.
Okay then. I'm thinking here. Would it pay? Looking at the damage here. No, that seems to be the way to do it. I just gotta.
The story
I need
will
to
be
time my
rewritten
stuff
into
better.
A tale that's happy and beautiful.
It's all about the timing. You know, being able to switch between Nayuta and Crown when necessary. For the necessary burst walls and everything. Because Crown is for survivability, obviously. We need Black Shadow and Liberalio to do bulk damage. Okay, I will keep that in mind for next time. Actually, I think Black Shadow is the one who needs a lot of help, right? The gear is pretty decent too, though. But yeah, being able to break parts, very important. Very important. Actually, no, Scarlet's doing better than Liberalio is. Maybe I should focus on some better gear re-rolls for Liberalio. Actually, wait. Bastion? I feel like Resilience would be better on Liberalio, no? Hold on a second. Hold on. What do they say the cube recommendation for Liberalio is? Resilience, yeah. Yeah, Resilience would be good. But why not? Okay, hear me out. What if we were to give nearly everyone, as many people as possible, the Destruction Cube while fighting Kraken? Everything you're attacking minus the body is a part. And the elemental attack damage would be big as well. The only problem is that this elemental damage is much less than the other cubes. So, I don't know. It is not unheard of to swap cubes around on a per boss battle basis. So, not surprised. In any case, guys, I think that's it for me today. Let me see something real quick here. Okay, now we'll just wrap up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for joining me on this adventure with Scarlet's kind of origin story. My first time seeing it, and I'm not disappointed one bit. What a great little story that was. Wednesday, we'll be back with more... Wednesday and Friday will be more Nikke. We will be doing hard mode for B-Side Idol, and then we will be grinding out as much of the Lost Sector as possible. Hopefully all of it. Hopefully all of it. But there is a lot to go, so I don't know. And then Friday we'll be doing Red Ash. Yep, we're doing all of Red Ash on Friday. Exciting stuff. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I appreciate all of you. Don't forget to check out my socials. If you're on YouTube, my socials will be in the stream description. Make sure you check out my Twitter. That's where all my updates are. And what other hijinks I decided to get into. Nothing political, don't worry. And on Twitch, of course, you can do !socials. I'll go ahead and do that real quick. !socials. You can check out all my social links right there as well. Check out the new video if you guys haven't already. And yeah, I got some more short form videos coming out for this week, of course. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your afternoon or evening or even morning, wherever you guys are from. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 5 p.m. CDT for Zenless Zone Zero Story Grind. Have a good one, guys. Thank you. Bye.